And that's the sound of another major problem in the spike of crime hitting our city, our streets.
Thieves are taking catalytic converters and metal from inside your homes and businesses at an alarming rate. Our TV6 reporter Jack Reinhardt has covered crime in this city for decades. And Jack, tell us about this growing trend.
Well, Erica, in 3 words, it's getting worse. And according to this University of Indianapolis study, the worldwide demand for precious metals is having a big impact here in Indianapolis.
I was just getting in my truck and it would start up and sound fine, but I got in it this morning and when you're not used to that, you're like shocked.
Darren Fry parked his Ford utility truck overnight on the city's southwest side, an area where there are more catalytic converter thefts than anywhere else in Indianapolis. He was able to substitute a piece of pipe to calm the noise, but not his nerves.
Yeah, it's upsetting. I mean, it's frustrating. It cost me money not being able to get to my jobs this morning. It cost me a few hours, so yeah, it's frustrating. I don't get upset that easy, so, it's just part of it.
According to a University of Indianapolis study, the theft of catalytic converters has doubled in the past 5 years.
I don't know what else could be wrong. I don't know if I should drive home.
Emily Schaub had the catalytic converter stolen from beneath her SUV while it sat parked in Fountain Square along busy Prospect Street.
I definitely, made some phone calls, stayed on the phone with my husband all the way home just in case. It was scary.
According to the U of I study, Indianapolis averages 11 metal thefts per day. That's higher than the 7 metal thefts per day recorded 5 years ago. The problem has grown worse, despite the adoption of stringent city codes that regulate who can scrap precious metals, catalytic converters, and air conditioning equipment. Metro Police say the city's scrap metal is heading out of county.
And they know that a lot of counties don't have any way to track it, and they don't monitor it. So yeah, they know these people they can go to sell these items off.
Thieves has been rehabbing a home on the Indianapolis northeast side, an area that leads the city in copper thefts. 2 nights ago, scrap metal thieves broke into the house. They stole brass fixtures, all the copper pipe and copper wiring from the basement, kitchen, and bathrooms. The theft will hurt the homeowner and the rehabber.
If you need money, there's plenty of work out there. You just get out there and hustle for it and go out and get it. But man, I mean, stealing, it ain't the way. It ain't the way to go ahead and get it, because you're not just hurting, you might be hurting, but you cause somebody else to go ahead and hurt as well.
Now, the metal thefts are highly concentrated in just a few small areas of this city, and this study suggests that even our understaffed police department can shift their limited resources into those areas and have a big impact on property crime. Reporting live from downtown, Jack Reinhardt, RTV6.
Certainly impacts a lot of lives. Jack, thank you. By the way, if you want to know what types of metal or items thieves are taking from our streets and homes, here's the breakdown. Copper leads the way at 34%, appliances 25%, and catalytic converters 14%. And it adds up to some huge losses. From October 2011 through September 2013, $16.6 million. That's $690,000 per month. And if you live in the Metro Police zone known as Southwest 60, you have the best chance of becoming a metal crime victim. It's the hardest hit zone in the city, bounded roughly by I-465 on the west, 10th Street to the north, Holt Road on the east, and Troy Avenue on the south. 6% of all metal is stolen from here, and 15% of the catalytic converters.
We have new